Oh shit, Mark!
Hey guys, welcome back to Team Foxer, and in tonight's episode, me and Mark take a trip to the duck pen to look for one or two rats.
Oh my lord.
I changed my usual night sight setup for the PAR 007 for this particular excursion. And with hungry ferrets to feed, I make a rabbit go bump in the night. Now if you simply cannot wait and you want to get straight into the rat action, and hey, who can blame you, skip to this time down in the video below to get stuck in. Otherwise, stick around for a couple of minutes and I'll explain a couple of the benefits and features of the PAR 007 and why it's a particularly handy little unit to consider.
The PAR 007 night and daytime add-on is held onto your scope very easily with a simple aluminium collar. I tend to wind a little bit of electrical tape around mine just to prevent scratching, and also gives it a slightly tighter and more cushioned fit. Simply do up the two screws and then your night vision add-on will simply click into place with a simple bayonet fitting. I found navigating the unit very easy and quite intuitive indeed. The power button also doubles up as your standby button as well, so you're not draining the battery while you're out in the field. Hold it down for 3 seconds to power it on or off, and hold it down for 1 second to be able to put it into standby mode. You can navigate the actual menu itself by highlighting the menu, and each of the up and down arrow keys also, if you hold them in for a further 1 second, will activate either your Wi-Fi or the center button is the OK button, but you've also got other functions for each button as well. It has a built-in IR illuminator, which is good, I'm told, out to probably a good 100 or so yards, so it's absolutely perfect for rim fires and air rifles alike. Underneath the rubber cap here you've got a micro HDMI, the charging port which is a micro SD, and then the SD card itself. Focusing the eyepiece to your individual eye is easily enough to do, and once you've done that you can lock the focus in place with this handy little grub screw. To ensure you get the crosshairs nicely in focus, simply adjust the focus wheel on the underside of the unit, which can be accessed from either the right or the left. As I mentioned earlier, holding down individual buttons, this top one here will activate a laser. You can't really aim with it, but you can use it to show your mate what you've just shot and point things out. You can also use the PAR 007 as a dedicated handheld spotter. Okay, right, that's the PAR 007. Let's get it on and let's get ratting. While Mark just puts the finishing touches to his night sight and air arms combo, I go and have a little look at the prospective rat action.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
What? We need to go back a bit.
Mate, I must be able to see... Oh shit, I must be able to see 50.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Looking through the pulsar thermal you could see it was a fairly target rich environment, lots of scurrying action, and as Mark found out, the first shot I think went low, so we needed to step a little bit further back to account for any holdover or under.
Oh, cracker. Got his mate right behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, cracking.
But as you can see, it wasn't too long before the body count got underway. Stick around until the end of the video because you could be in with a chance of winning this very torch.
Yeah.
So while Mark gets stucking at the front of the pen, I decided to have a little look around the side at this prospective woodyard, and it would prove to be a very wise decision. The one thing that made this small but busy permission quite entertaining was the fact that on occasions you were having to thread the pellet through incredibly tight gaps, which made the kills extra rewarding when they came. I was absolutely convinced I'd hit that one, but again, using the thermal spotter, it made the confirmation that little bit easier. It also made things very easy when it came to looking in the absolute mass of stuff for the heat sources. As you can see, the one we shot just a little while ago there, still shining like a beacon, as his mate just popped by for a brief look. I felt a little bit guilty at first, so I invited Mark to come and stand around this side so that he could have a bit of a thrash in this wood pile as well. It seemed to be the hive of activity and where they were setting up home. Whoa, just over the top of that one, but he soon made up for it.
Whoa, what a shot.
After a little flurry of rat activity, I had a quick look up to see what the rabbit situation was like, as we needed some ferret food, and we saw this young lad. Might have to make a second trip here.
Empty.
The bowl. Yeah. Doable, just to the left of it, isn't he? No, not now. He's right in front of it. Not now, is safe.
Yeah.
With the rat activity slowing down a little bit, I decided I would go and bag a couple of bunnies for Mark's ferrets. I went back to the truck and switched over to the Ruger 1022 in 22 LR. I'm just confirming to Mark there, using Pulsar Thermal LRF XP50 binoculars, that it's 62 yards to the rabbits. So we close it down an extra 10 yards and go in for the shot. So I'm able to bag 3 bonus bunnies. I actually missed the 4th one, and on the way back to the truck I thought, hey up, there's a little heat source next to that tyre. That's going to get 22 LR'd as well.
Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. I sincerely appreciate it, and all of the support I get. So much so, next time out I've actually got a review video of this TC15 torch from Through Night, but I'm going to give this one away. All I want you to do is comment Team Foxer down below to be in with a chance of winning it. I'll pick a winner at random and arrange to get it sent out to you. Take care, stay safe, and as always, happy shooting.